Check, check, check. Yep, we're at Namm 2023. Shayshahn Phearnone MacPherson. I'm back. It's not as packed as it usually is, but I'm glad to still have a Namm so I can talk about all the gear and gadgets that you're gonna see today. Things from DJ Pioneer, things from electric violins, all the stuff I usually like to cover and what you guys wanna see. Shayshahn Phearnone MacPherson, back at Namm. The stages, the people, virtual reality, and most importantly, the companies. All the pro audio and visual companies were still here at Namm 2023. And I was grateful to be able to catch it in between shows that I had with performing with Jizza on the road. I flew out for one day to Anaheim, California to get all the new stuff that was coming out. And I just wanted to bring it to you guys today and show you a couple of the companies that I really like when I'm DJing or when I'm playing violin, and also the accessories I use on the road. One of the companies I was really excited to check out was Nuemann, and they have this MT48 interface that a lot of people were interested in. It's about $1,800. Nuemann also had a couple of seminars going on about their products. So then you come out to the main floor and you can see the DJ booths, where I know a lot of you guys on this channel are interested in. And it's always a lot going on. I got to test out many decks from different companies like Hercules, Spin and Scratch. And I just, went down and tested out all the gear, some vinyl stuff, and, just looking at what's new, what do we want to get into, and the prices. Some of the stuff had been out for a while, but some of the stuff was new and I didn't get to try it last year. And this is just the gear that you see when you're at Namm. As you can see here, I wandered over to the Pioneer booth, which is one of the biggest booths in the Namm show. And last year, 2022, I didn't get to interview anybody. So after I finished playing with the decks, I went over, I met this guy, Matt Play from Pioneer, and he gave me a rundown on some of the later decks. Check it out.
So I don't know how you want to do it, if you want to try to get all the pieces in there.
Definitely into both of those. Can I get those two, the standalone and the...
Yeah. Cool, yeah.
What's up, y'all? Phearnone from Phearnone's Gear and Gadgets, Namm 2023, and we're at the Pioneer booth. It's always extravagant, always lovely. I always got to come here. We're going to learn about the latest decks for 2023 from Pioneer.
Cool, what's up? Hey, what's up? I'm Matt Play with Pioneer DJ here at Namm 2023. This is a new DJM A9, the newest version of the 900XS2. A nice upgrade. We've completely enhanced the mic channel strip on here to make it work more for vocalists as well as live streaming applications. We've also added a color lock feature, a locking mechanism on the color effects so that it'll stop precisely at 12 o'clock, which allows you to work with the filters much quicker and much more precise. And if you turn it off, it'll behave like normal. But if you turn it on, so you can choose to work with it whichever way you want. We've also enhanced the effects selections and added 3 new beat effects and improved the sound quality on this. So this is the latest version of the club standard. And I'm not sure if you can catch a glimpse of this one over here. This is the new OPUS-QUAD. It's a standalone 4-deck, so you can work all 4 channels, all 4 decks off of a single flash drive or single music source. Wow. You can record your music to the flash drive. It's got multiple zones, so you can play one music to a dance floor, and then also have music playing to another room separately.
Mobile DJ.
Right. And yeah, we gave it a really elegant design. Design was like a real focus because we wanted to look nice in cocktail lounges, rooftop bars, and that type of application.
Got you. Yeah, that's up my lane.
Yeah. So So the new OPUS-QUAD, it's 3400, and it's available now as well.
So does this dude use this is Serato, or does it?
So it's completely, it is standalone, but it can control the computer. It currently controls Rekordbox, and there's Serato supports coming in the summer of 2023.
So you think you're going to have something where it can control like stems and stuff like that, or?
Well, you technically would right now. Stems is all happening in the software.
Gotcha.
So if you are using stem software such as Rekordbox or Serato, which both have stem separation,
right.
You would be able to MIDI map functions, and you would be able to do that. It doesn't have like dedicated buttons for that,
okay.
But you can MIDI map those buttons or assign those buttons in the software to key commands. So as long as you're using the software, you can still do it, yes.
So about how heavy is it?
I'm not sure about the exact weight, but it is a bit heavy. I mean, it's it's not as portable as like a DDJ or something.
Okay.
But I would probably compare it to around like the weight of like a turntable and a mixer.
Okay.
It's more about like the it's more bulky. If anything, it's definitely a large piece, but you know, once you get it set up, it's gonna look nice and impress your clients. And,
right.
and we've had a lot of mobile DJs say that they can even charge more for their events if they have beautiful equipment, you know. So
get a shot of this right here, the size of it. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So once again, could you say a name for all my people?
Yeah, so I'm at Play with Pioneer DJ here at Namm 2023.
So I continue to walk around the DJ section and catch all the cool gadgets and gear coming out, and then I wandered over to the music section. I love Nord keyboards, so I had to go over there and play their keyboards. Always like seeing these floating guitars. They had it at every NAMM that I've been at. And I just continue to wander the guitar and bass section. Cream Guitars always has a great display. So we're over here at some very interesting violins. I really like it. You know, I like to be on the stage with the most amazing violins. And we have Ben Kaufman who's going to explain these beautiful instruments.
So these are PLA 3D printed acoustic violins. We've got a traditional style violin, more of a fiddle style violin, and a 14-inch viola.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then the 15 and a half inch viola is down below the table.
Oh, wow. Get this one down here. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
And so we've worked our hardest to design these to be very similar in acoustic patterns to a traditional violin, but a little bit on the quieter side. We're targeting students and novices, or someone who just wants something in bright, fun colors that's good outdoors, inclement weather.
Right.
These came as our checked luggage, not in a case, just in a suitcase.
Right.
And so our goal is to get them in the lower tier markets, get people who are just wanting to pick something up, want something that's not as fragile, want something that they can throw around.
Right.
And still sounds pretty good.
Excellent. So is it like one piece, or is it separate, like two separate pieces?
The body prints as one whole piece.
Uh-huh.
And then we print out the necks as well.
Oh,
and there is no glue involved at any point in this process.
Oh, wow.
So
that's
just take the neck off
you can switch
and
them.
put it on another instrument. Now this is a 3/4 size violin and a 3/4 size neck, but they still work in a full size.
Oh, wow.
As you can see by the height difference.
That's great. That's crazy.
So we have everything from 1/4 to 15 and a half inch viola.
Beautiful. And just normal strings on them.
We use Prelude to Dario strings.
Okay.
So good student tier strings.
Right.
And
excellent.
Traditional wooden bridge
Uh-huh.
that you can get from a booth back that way.
And then I guess they're very strong because they're 3D printed, so they can take the force of the strings.
Yeah, they can take the force of the strings. We can do a 3D printed bridge if you want one for playing outdoors.
Right.
But it won't last all that long because the E string will slowly cut through it.
Right. Right. Well, I wish you a lot of luck on this project. It's beautiful. I know a lot of kids that I used to teach would love this.
Would you like to try one?
Yeah, I'm gonna fiddle around with it a little bit. So it has like 2 sound pegs in the inside. Detuned it. After playing with those cool violins and violas, I went upstairs to the 2nd floor, or the 3rd floor where Yamaha is. And they're usually the biggest sponsor at Namm, so they have the huge stages in this beautiful room with like a white or off pink rug. A lot of people don't know my first electric violin was a Yamaha EV205, which is ancient compared to the ones I'm picking up right here and playing. What's up, y'all? Phearnone ending off Namm 2023 with a performance by Yamaha artists. It's been a great Namm. Can't wait for 2024. I'm out of here.